So how would you feel when you're lying next to a dead body in middle of your sourcing trip while having a bad-ass kidney stone pain? Well, guys, I'm Nathasha. I'm the founder of Indiaretailing.com, and I started my entrepreneurial journey 9 years back. I belong to a small town called Ludhiana, and I'm grown up in Hong Kong. And at a very early age, my parents used to take me to Hong Kong and China, and they had a very small business at that point of time, and that's where I fell in love with the business of fashion. And at the early age of 13, I used to go to mills, figure out textiles, fabrics, and that was my journey. So I've been into the business 9 years, of course, and I have 4 major learnings I'd like to share with all of you guys. So number one, I like to keep it short, but here it goes. So number one, stick to your story. Sticking to the brand story is really, really important. In today's day and age where the trends are changing month-on-month basis, it is very important to stay true to your brand story. Second, of course, would be treat your rejections as your motivation. And this is something that's truly closer to my heart. A Western wear, homegrown Indian brand, looking from prime locations in the Indian malls, you know what I'm talking about, right? So we had a lot of rejections when we first started. We had a lot of no's. But we converted those no's into yeses, and today we have 3 amazing collaborations with one of the top leading malls in India. The third one I like to share, of course, which is rise above the product. Rising above the product is very important. Product is the king, but experience is the future. We want to make sure that we build a brand that not just sell products, but build experiences for our consumers. So that is, guys, being an entrepreneur is not easy. It is very scary at times. It is extremely difficult.
Okay,
and
Natasha,
it is
time's
extremely
up.
frustrating. But that's how you feel
I'll hand you over
when
to
you're
Julie.
lying next to a dead body in middle of a horrible hospital. That's it, guys. Thank you so much.
Hi, Natasha. It's also important to keep the time, so somebody keeps pushing you and...
Apologize.
Yeah. You said the 5th P is passion.
Right.
How did you spread the passion from one Natasha to the 120 people in your organization?
So it's very important, right? I totally believe it's all in the eyes. And everyday activities that you do, the actions that you take, we are a very positive company. I like to believe that. And having those key open relationship with your team members is extremely important for us. And being honest is the key. And passing on the information, I think it reflects in the challenges, and it reflects in the decisions that you make, and it is very clear. We are a eco-friendly company, and it is written all over us, and it's trickle downs. Yeah.
Thank you. I think it's a very inspiring story.
Thank you.
Tell me something. You mentioned eco-friendliness, but that's one experience that you want your consumers to remember you as a legacy? Right.
So, everybody talks about when you're a commercial brand, when you're scaling up a company, you can't think about, sustainability. You can't think about eco-friendly. But I think with the brands as we are today, we are a clear commercial brand. But with the fabrics and the mills that we are currently working with, fortunately, we have, products like Raysil. We have products like Leva, for that matter of fact, to work around with. Earlier, organic fabric is extremely expensive. We want to tell to our customer that you can still have an organic, eco-friendly, sustainable fabric and still have that product within a lower amount of range than making it extremely expensive. Yep. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks.
Okay, let's hear it from Nathasha Kumar from Indiaretailing.com.